All right, let's take a look at what we have already. If I go ahead and run this, you can see that I have a XO button here, and then I have a second tab. When I bring this up, we get a nice little like a nice little scroll bar. Now let's say we wanted to get a file menu up here where we can click on it and have a few options like load and save. Well, let's underneath our initial title where we set the width and height of our window, let's go ahead and go down here and let's create a new variable just called file menu. Let's scroll in a little bit so you could see that. And the command we're looking for is mc.menu. And let's give it a label. So I'm going to call this label XO's file or XO's menu. And the reason I'm doing this is because when we go to run these sorts of programs and stuff, we want to make sure that the reason I'm doing it is just so that when we run this, we can add this to the menu. Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit on the tired side. So let's go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to paste it down here so we can set it to our parent. And let's see. So we're going to set this to our parent. Let's do a load option on our file menu. So load option. We're going to make that equal to mc.menu item. And the label that we're going to go with is load. And then I'm going to do the same thing for a save option. We'll make a variable here called save option. And on that save option, let's grab this. Now, if you're in my class, you probably, just to kind of reiterate here, what we're doing is, as we go along with this, you need to be kind of taking these tutorials and applying it to the tool that we talked about in class. So if you're not in my class and you're just kind of watching this on YouTube or whatever, you can definitely follow along in the sense of like, think about like, well, what is the practical application behind using something like this? And so in class, what we do is we take this and this kind of information and we start to think about our own tools and our own problems that we have to solve. Now, one other thing I forgot to include is inside of here, we have to actually tell Maya that we want a menu bar. So we just do that by simply writing menu bar here. And we set the menu bar equal to true. I believe now when we run this, yeah, you can see XO's menu pops up and we get a load and we get a save. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see that. Actually, let's just max this out. We don't need that top part. And just to kind of show you, if you want to add another file menu, you really can just copy this, paste it, and then just kind of change this to, I don't know, GeoList or something. And we'll get rid of these for a second just so you can see that appear at the top. And if I save this and I run it, you can see we get another menu here, but nothing underneath it because we haven't created those extra labels. I think that's it for this tutorial. In the next one, we're going to take a look at how we can manipulate geometry within a script.